So also you, when you have done all that you were commanded, say, "We are unworthy servants, we have only done what was our duty." For our boast is this, the testimony of our conscience, that we behaved in the world with simplicity and godly sincerity, not by earthly wisdom, but by the grace of God, and supremely so toward you. So you also, when you have done all that you were ordered to do, say, "We are worthless slaves, we have done only what we ought to have done." Indeed, this is our boast, the testimony of our conscience. We have behaved in the world with frankness and godly sincerity, not by earthly wisdom, but by the grace of God, and all the more toward you. So you also, when you have done everything you were told to do, should say, "We are unworthy servants, we have only done our duty." Now this is our boast. Our conscience testifies that we have conducted ourselves in the world, and especially in our relations with you, with integrity and godly sincerity. We have done so, relying not on worldly wisdom, but on God's grace. In the same way, when you obey me, you should say, "We are unworthy servants who have simply done our duty." We can say with confidence and a clear conscience that we have lived with a God-given holiness and sincerity in all our dealings. We have depended on God's grace, not on our own human wisdom. That is how we have conducted ourselves before the world, and especially toward you. It's the same with you. When you've done everything expected of you, be matter of fact and say, "The work is done. What we were told to do, we did." Now that the worst is over, we're pleased we can report that we've come out of this with conscience and faith intact, and can face the world, and even more importantly, face you with our heads held high. But it wasn't by any fancy footwork on our part. It was God who kept us focused on Him, uncompromised.